the first ever 100-ton rolling bed rotator. Wow! It's here. The long-awaited for 100-ton beyond heavy-duty rotator has been unveiled. Tow truck drivers and owners have been waiting for a long time. Hi, I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele. Today's episode is in two parts. The first part covers the debut of the Century 100M 100-ton rolling bed rotator by Miller Industries Towing Equipment, Inc. What a fantastic machine. Also, I'm going to my rock quarry and review a DCP Peterbilt 389 Rotator 70-ton recovery vehicle as part 2. For those of you that are new here, you really want to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, cause I bring you videos each week on the best die-cast and resin models for your collection. And I've always got some freebie items linked down below, and while supplies last, links to buy the models I review. So, what are you waiting for? Just subscribe. Let's get the tires rolling. Dateline, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Miller Industries Towing Equipment, Inc. rolled out the world's first ever 100-ton rolling bed rotator. Miller calls the rig the Century M100. What a beast! It's huge! Some of the specifics about the Century M100. Originally called Project Wildwood to help maintain secrecy during its 2-year development process. The rotator's abilities were engineered, tested, and documented to the highest SAE standards. In creating this 100-ton unit, more than 10,000 engineering hours and many excellent manufacturing innovations were developed to create the unique rotator. The manufacturing innovations allowed Miller Industries to take a giant leap forward in the design of heavy-duty rotator recovery vehicles. Miller Industries said they learned a lot from the development of this machine. Not only does this boom rotate a full 360 degrees, but also this unit offers a powerful rolling platform. The specifically designed custom roller system provides a smooth 147 inches of turret travel when the boom is under load. The operators have maximum amount of flexibility during a rough recovery, since the boom system can be rolled forward and backward while positioning heavy loads. The Century M100's recovery boom extends to 48.5 feet, allowing for superior recovery capability. What about stabilizers? You know, the 4 extensions that come out from the sides of the truck to keep it from tipping over on its side. Well, Miller Industries says the Century M100 is extremely stable with its 4 25-foot outrigger stance and 53.4-foot hook height. The Century M100 can cover from a fixed position 8,200 square feet. Moreover, the recovery boom can rotate a full 360 degrees continuously. Recovery capabilities are almost unlimited. The rotator comes with dual 65,000-pound capacity main recovery winches and 2 30,000-pound turret auxiliary winches. Provisions have been made for adding up to 2 additional 30,000-pound drag winches mounted on the underside of the Century M100 to give operators up to 6 winches for maximum recovery capabilities. There are more features like a remote operating station, tools of the trade, and so on. What an awesome machine! Unfortunately, I could only find a few pictures to show you. However, I have a 70-ton rotator to review for you. It's a Peterbilt 389 Class 8 heavy recovery vehicle. That's interesting. Bedrock Wrecker Service. Now, where have I heard that name before? Oh, I remember when. That's when I suddenly found myself in Bedrock. I think I saw the Flintstone family there. If you missed that episode, I put a link down below. So, let's take this Pete 389 Rotator recovery vehicle to my rock quarry and take a closer look at it.
Would you look at that? I come down to the rock quarry, and I wish somebody would teach these in-dump guys how to unload a truck without dumping it on its side. And here we see Bedrock Towing is there, and they're ready to right that trailer and put it back on its wheels. Geez, these guys really need to learn how to drive their trucks. And this is the DCP by First Gear Peterbilt 389 day cab with Miller Century 1150 Rotator Tow Bed on it. It is an all white. Now this one has the Bedrock Towing Company logos on the door. I put those on there. If you buy one of these, they don't come with the logos. Or if you'd like them, just let me know and I can include a set for you. But it doesn't come with them out of the box. You can see here the outriggers here and the stabilizers. They come out full extension, 2 here, and then they raise up and down so that you can stabilize the truck. And so do the rear ones right here. Really, really nice. It's a 3-axle configuration, but it's only got 2 powered axles. The third axle has singles and is in the lifted position. It has right here, it has all of its toolbox doors and the door latches, but none of the doors open. They just tampoed the door latches. They're all just molded into the body. It has little extra flashing lights there and there. Up here for lights, it has a big light bar up on top above the winches. It also has 2 beacon lights right there and right there on top of the cab for extra emergency lights. It does have an opening hood, which shows off a detailed Cummins turbo diesel engine, and it has all of its piping for its turbo and everything included. A nice little touch, they put these little silver paint stripe along the fenders, which kind of gives it a little, sets it off and makes it look like it has a nice little silver fender on top of all the white. It's really, really nice. The hood is white. It's got a little latch there that's tampoed in black, and then that's also got the Peterbilt logo. Bring it around. It has hard plastic windows all on the front and on the back. There are no windows on the side. You can see I can go inside. They just got them all rolled down. It has the center bar tampoed in black and the gasket around in black. Also the windshield wipers are in black. They did the rivet detail, which holds the parts of the hood together. Really nice. Chrome grille here and chrome bumper. Also, it has 389 style headlights. It's got the 1150 and Century logos right there on the boom, right there, and on the hydraulic cylinders. There's also a Century logo tampoed right there above the stabilizer. It's got a fuel tank and steps on this side and had battery boxes on the other. Your breathers are there. It rides on big, heavy float front tires and singles there and then duals in the back. The boom, it extends and it retracts. However, you got to be careful because, as you can see, those lines just kind of float anywhere. Now, the winches, they do work. They will pull the cable in. Show you that in just a second. Get that back up on top. You can see it's going up, the one hook. but it's very slow. And if you want to extend this, pull out the cables first, then extend the boom. You can't do it the other way. It just won't work. You'll just break parts, and you don't want to do that because there are no replacement parts for these. Also, the boom rotates 360 degrees. Now, if you rotate around in the front, make sure you have it raised up high enough to clear the exhaust stack so you don't break them. The rear underlift, it also works and it extends. Really nice. So you could put it under. Now, it doesn't go up vertically. It just folds. But if you put a truck on it, I'll show you that. If you put a truck on it, it'll hold the truck up off the ground just fine in the tow position. So you'd be all right there. See? Tow right away. Pretty cool. And as I said, the winch does work on all of them. And there is the DCP by First Gear, well, Diecast Promotions, Peterbilt 389 day cab in white. This one has Bedrock Wrecker service on it. Or this one has Bedrock Towing service decals that I put on. It normally comes all in white. It is a Miller Century 1150 70-ton rotator bed on a 3-axle chassis with the day cab configuration. A great piece for your layout or for your shelves. And this is the Peterbilt 389 in the box. This is the way you would get it with no decals. But if you want decals, I can take care of it, and I can include a set of decals for you. But this is the normal way it comes.
Weren't those awesome machines? I hope that someday a model maker will make a 1/64th scale model of a Century M100 rolling bed rotator recovery vehicle. But for now, we will have to settle for the DCP rotator that is out now, like the one I reviewed earlier on. And while supplies last, get one for your collection or diorama with the link down below. And as I said earlier, asking you to subscribe, I do have a freebie for you to get with another link down below. It's a checklist of all of the DCP by First Gear's Fallen Flag series. That is it for today. Comment down below what you think of both the M100 and the DCP model. Smash that like button, and of course, subscribe to my channel. I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, and I'll be back soon with another episode of Toy Talk.